So what if someone won't forgive you? Let's say you made a terrible mistake. Um, you think of what it could be. I mean, there are many things that fall under that category. But let's say that you've repented and you've gotten right with God. God took you back. I mean, maybe you broke that relationship for a time. Maybe you sensed He was angry with you, and but He took you back, and you know it. Your relationship's restored, and He's using you again. That's my story, by the way. Anyway, what if there are people who just won't forgive you, or maybe they have forgiven you and they just don't want anything more to do with you because you disappointed them? Well, I just want to tell you that there are consequences to sin. I think one of the consequences to sin is broken relationships. And if people trusted you, or they loved you, and you disappointed them, or you violated that trust, or whatever, it might be hard for them to ever want to have anything to do with you again. It's great if they're willing, and there are some people who are willing. I believe those are your true friends. I believe those are the ones who know the forgiveness of the Lord and what it means to be a sinner saved by grace. And so they know that your sin truly wasn't any worse than theirs, because James chapter 2 tells us that favoritism is the same as committing adultery or murder. In God's eyes, all sins are the same. Now, the consequences are different, of course. If I lied to you, if I murdered you, there's two different outcomes there. But still, in God's eyes, one sin is no different than the other, because sin, even one sin, violates the law. And the law, God's law, is a unit. And if you've sinned in one area, you've broken the law, the whole law. So that's why law cannot save us, because we've all sinned, we've all broken the law. So they might not realize, though, that your sin's no worse than their sin. And some people truly are self-righteous. I'm glad I didn't do that. I would never do something like that. Oh, I would never hurt somebody like that, or whatever. People do dumb things. And I'm not excusing it. I'm just saying we have to understand that we're no better than the next guy, and if God's forgiven them, we should too. That doesn't necessarily mean restored relationships. So if somebody doesn't want any more to do with you, you're just going to have to accept that and move on. Maybe it's time to build new friends, new relationships, get busy in the ministry in a different way. And people will still love you. God will still use you. That's for sure.